Dr. Kevin Colfax, physician, scientist, searching for a way to cure his ailing son from a rare form of cancer. The disease confines the young boy to a wheelchair while slowly eating away at him. One day, the cure is found, but the formula ends up in the wrong hands. And now, a new evil is born. Driven mad by anger and outrage, he calls himself Hellfire. His only intent being taking over the world and destroying mankind in the process. Only one man stands in his way. He is a mysterious figure who rises up from the shadows, known only as the Darkform. Will he be strong enough to defeat Hellfire and save humanity? Find out in the exciting new series, The Darkform, brought to you by MDM Studios.
If I die tomorrow, I hope you hear these words. I ain't here to flip no birds or sit no serve. Hope the future generations can get this urge. Stay woke, youngin', and avenge these nerds.
What's up, beautiful people? For a little bit of special of the edition called The Plug. This is a live edition today that I am doing. Yes, I am Han Solo in it today. Again, Sebastian over here from Nerds Around. So for those who don't know, this is that trailer that just played is for a comic called The Darkform. It's all on Kickstarter. The link is in the description to start supporting the Kickstarter. For those who are new watching The Plug has been a new offshoot series of Nerds on Around to get to know more creators and everything, a little bit of an extended. Usually these are pre-recorded segments, but tonight we're doing actually a little bit of a live show for you because, again, we have some great guests in the back. So don't adjust your channels, don't adjust your screens. That was just, again, a trailer for The Darkform. It is a new comic out on Kickstarter. One of our friends, Anibal Arroyo, is part of this team that worked on it. He's coming out here with Mark and Danny. So I want to welcome you guys to The Plug. What's up, guys?
What's up, buddy? Thanks for having us.
Anytime. So I want to welcome you guys to the Nerds Around The Plug. Again, this is a segment for our show and our series on our YouTube channel to get to know you as creators and everything. So we saw the trailer called The Darkform. You guys got together, the powers that be. You formed your Avengers team to come out with this great, awesome comic. Awesome trailer, by the way. It gave me like old school Hulk banner vibes and everything. But I'm gonna give you guys the layout. Let us know who you are. Tell us more about the Darkform and tell us how this team came together.
I guess I'll start it off. Well, I'm Anibal Arroyo. I'm basically the behind-the-scenes guy on this thing. You could call me, I guess, editor-in-chief. I also do inks. I do a little bit of everything behind the scenes, and that's pretty much my role in terms of the project. And right next to me is Marc Saporito, the creator, and I'll let Marc talk.
How you doing? I'm Marc Saporito. I'm writer, creator of The Darkform, and I'm blessed to be here with you.
Thank you for coming on.
And all the way on the end, that's Danny.
I'm Danny Russomano. Mark and I have been friends for about 25 years. We worked together, and our kids actually went to grammar school together. So when he started doing the Darkform project, he asked me to come on board, actually for financial reasons. And now that I'm on board, I'm kind of producing, and we share ideas and work on the project together now.
Awesome. I mean, again, I'm looking at the artwork, and again, Aniba has been on the show before with us too on the Nerds. So looking at this great, beautiful work right here, I'm loving it. So how did the idea of the Darkform come together? How tell me about your guys' brainchild on how this came to be.
Well, it came to me as a dream, actually, and I always like Marvel comics and DC, and it just I just dreamt it up. It's actually a screenplay, a trilogy I wrote, and I met Anibal a couple of years back, and we started working on the project. and it was all hands on deck, and everything went very good.
Anybody, you also doubled in a lot of jobs on this book here, whether you were art director and everything. So talk to me, how did it feel to pick up all those hats?
Well, let me first shout out the artist who could not be here, the actual penciler, Junior Mejias. He works as an artist for a living. Him and his father run a tattoo shop, I believe, out of I don't
Oh,
know if it's
sweet.
Jersey City, New Jersey, somewhere in Jersey, Union City, Jersey City. So he had a late customer come in, so he's working on a tattoo as we speak. Maybe he's watching this right now. I sent him the link. Shout out to you, Junior. So yeah, he's the penciler. I'm the inker. I do the art direction, which means I basically take the script and I draw it out in thumbnail version, and then pass it on to Junior for him to produce it as pencils. And then he scans it, sends me the scans. I print those out, ink those, scan them back in, send that to the colorist. He sends them back to me, and then I send that to George Medina. Shout out to George Medina. Book letter. It's this whole machine that works to get this book going. And from there, we produce the beauty that you have here, that you see here.
No, it's always it's really cool when you see a whole team get together, especially in the indie scenes, taking up each and every
Yeah.
hat. Because a lot of people don't know how many hats there are in a comic, and how many hands that they're there. Where you got your letterer, you got your artist, you got your writer, you got your flatter, and it's like you guys. And again, I love that we wait. Let's show the beautiful. Beautiful shot of the whole team together, and it's like you guys came together, formed your Voltron, and made this book. um so what have been some of the challenges that you guys have gone through with making this comic? I mean, going to Kickstarter and everything. What have been some of the challenges that you guys have faced with coming out with the book? And also want to add, how does it feel to see that this book has now launched on Kickstarter and that people are starting to jump on there and starting to fund this brainchild that you guys came up with?
It's amazing. It really is. It's like a dream come true. The challenges were, of course, money, time and money, and the right place, right time, and but it all came together, and we're like a big family now. You got my boys here, the Darkform family. That's right.
That's beautiful. The reason I asked that question is because you get a lot of creators out there that want to come out with a comic. They get it free. They just they don't know the challenges. But it's like, again, you guys came together as a team. You came out with the Dark Form, like you said. It started as a dream. You built this book up, and again, this whole thing is very beautiful. So when the Kickstarter launched, what was I believe I saw the launch show, and Anibal was having technical difficulties. How was that? I mean, with the bubbly popping and everything.
Oh boy, it was, yeah, man. It was like Grand Central Station around that time. For some reason, my wife decides to have some kind of get together. Something was going on with her where she was working on stuff where she needed to come downstairs to the basement to my studio and grab stuff. So back and forth. And then Danny was having problems with his connection. So I had them come over to my place. So I wasn't expecting them. So I had to reshuffle my whole setup to fit all three of us in there, because Mark's a pretty big guy. I don't know if you could tell, but Mark face, all right? So I had to go through all that, and then you throw the liquor on top of it, which I'm not doing tonight. I'm perfectly sober. Man, yeah, that's a recipe for disaster. But it was fun though. Through the whole thing, we stayed positive, had fun with it, and the launch was successful finally. And then the Kickstarter, obviously, you saw, was funded in 48 hours, which is freaking awesome. It's a huge achievement, especially for first timers coming out. And yeah, I'm just very, very proud of the guys, and we're gonna keep kicking ass.
Yes.
So Mark, Danny, I want to ask you guys. This is your first project that you guys came together and helped and created, right?
Yes.
So talk to me. How does it feel that you guys got together? This is your first project. You're getting all this exposure. You're getting everything that's happening right now, and just diving into the industry. Talk to me. Tell me the feelings that's going on with you guys right now.
Nervousness, excitement for me. I'm, like excited. Usually I'm not this calm. Anibal knows that. But I'm just trying to chill. But it's like I said, it's a blessing. Like
but we work together.
We work together.
So we're always talking to each other about ideas, and every time Anibal will send a text to Mark, he'll send it to me. We're constantly going around and around.
Every day.
But if you ever heard Mark talk about the project, his story, you have to see him talk about it because he's acts the whole thing out.
Yeah.
So
like we work. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry,
No.
Sebastian.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, give me that elevator pitch, Mark. Come on, like if you were pitching to me at a convention, come on, pitch this elevator pitch. Put you on the spot.
Mark, get close to the camera. It's all you, Mark. It's all you.
It is two scientists for military. They work for the military government, and pure chaos ensues in this whole project.
Working on
the whole story.
Cancer.
We could give him a little more.
Yeah, they're working on a cure for.
They're working on a cure for cancer because one of the characters' son has cancer. He's 11 years old. He's got cancer, and he's at the last stages of his life, and he just
he uses that formula to try to cure his son.
Right.
Yes.
And the formula winds up falling into the wrong hands.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
So the formula goes into the wrong hands, which we can tell him who it is.
I mean, let's not give too much.
You don't want to give it away.
Let's give too much away. Let's get them. Let's get these Kickstarter numbers first, though. You got me excited. This mad scientist story. But
It's a
sci-fi drama with a little
supernatural twist in it.
Yeah. It's nothing that you would.
It's a good read.
It's a great read.
If you're looking for a new superhero, a new villain, something new in the comics, we can give that to you. We created that. So you got a new villain, you got a new superhero, and it's a great read.
Yeah, there you go. Elevator pitch plus.
Yes.
Some extra there.
So Technigas says, congratulations on the Kickstarter. It's fire. It's the Darkform from George Medina. Be careful, not too much. LOL. Yeah, George, not too much.
Yeah, we gotta stop Mark.
Yeah, because that's why I go.
It's your passion. It shows your passion behind this is your guy's baby right here. Yeah. You gotta have that passion there and all that too, so you can see it, and that's one of the things we want to capture. But also too, let me be one of the first to congratulate you. You guys got that fully funded with 26 backers. How does that feel?
It feels
amazing.
Great, man. It's
and that was in 48 hours.
48 hours. Yep.
That's amazing. It's 48 hours, and then you still have 22 days left. So what are some of the things that you guys are doing for the backers and everything out there? What are some of the things that they can expect with their tiers and everything supporting this book?
All right. Well, it starts small, the usual, the PDF version. You get that. I think I put it for like $5. Then you jump into the actual physical copy of the book. I think I have that at $15. Then you go into like the fancy stuff, the people that like the signatures and all that kind of stuff. I have that set up for $25, and you get all the creators, everybody who worked on the books that I can possibly get in one room to sign it. You get that one. Then you get the goodie bag, the one with the tote bag with our logo on it, and you get a couple of goodies with that as well as the book. Then you get the what did I call it? The sip and read one, which it comes with the mug, also with the logo on it, and all the goodies included in that, as well as I decided to add a director's cut, which is basically all the behind the scenes stuff, all the character design stuff. We're going to have parts of the script so you can see from conception to actual finished art page on the comic, what it looks like. I'm taking you through the whole process. I'm a big fan of that stuff. I love, like, when I get DVDs and that kind of stuff, the behind the scenes of the movie. So I'm including all of that. And that's in the tier that goes for $50 and up. And then after that, I get into the big boy tiers, which is actual original artwork from the book. I got my penciler to give up penciled pages, and I'm providing ink pages. So those are the big boy tiers there.
George is asking, can he get that tote bag as an add-on? It's probably gonna knock on your door. George, we love you, bro. No, I think that's really dope. And again, I love it when projects get fully funded on Kickstarter. Like, what was that feeling that when you saw that number hit after 48 hours? I mean, and again, this is your guys' first Kickstarter too. How did that feel?
I hit the ceiling. I hit the ceiling tiles popped out because I'm so excited.
That's beautifully done.
I tried not to pay too much attention. I found out at work. Like, I think somebody texted me. They were like, "Hey, you just funded." I was like, "Oh, okay, wow." Let me, I'll take a look at it, But yeah, it was awesome, man. Good feeling, exciting. It's good to know that people, love what you do and that they're willing to put their, hard-earned cash on deck for you like that.
No, and it just shows that again that you guys definitely hit a chord with a lot of people. You got out there. And a lot of people believe that Kickstarter is an easy beast. It's not, and that's why I congratulate you guys, because not a lot of people go out there and hit their goals. It's a tough beast. And seeing that you guys were doing the rounds and everything, reaching out to your connects and all that, it's again, you're out there doing the legwork too. So it's 90% legwork, 10% love. That's what I see. But I love that you're giving behind the scenes stuff too, which I thought this was dope. You sent this over to me, and about this is some stuff that people don't see
Right.
what goes into a comic. Is like the thumbnails right here. This is some of the behind the scenes director stuff and all that. Some of the stuff is like it looks like how can I say it, like storyboard art. It's like
Exactly.
storyboarding out how each scene goes, because you
Right.
guys, you're the directors of your story. You're telling it's a
Right.
comic book is like a film. That's what you guys are
Exactly.
doing right here.
hmm
And I want that tote bag as an add-on too,
Everybody,
Tote
Yeah,
bag.
everybody's saying that. I want the tote bag.
Fill up with the extra,
all your goodies,
my
man.
creations, my Darkform issues.
Listen, you be surprised. A lot of people will be walking around with Comic Con and they'll have that tote bag. Like, where do you get that dark from? Oh, you go see these guys right here. Go to them. They're right there. They got this dope book. Carry on my stuff. No. So when it comes down to it, so you guys have hit your goal. Has there been any ideas or any thoughts of push rewards at all?
Oh, absolutely. I'm working on some stuff now. I actually had a very good friend of mine who's a huge artist in the business. He's done business with Sotheby's, the auction people. He offered to do some work free of charge for the director's cut, which I'm trying to get all the information he needs set up so that he can get it in on time. I'll be revealing that, in a future post and all that once I lock it in. And yeah, it's all about the artwork. When you're a fan of this stuff, the artwork, the story is there. The story obviously keeps bringing people back if it's a good story, but the artwork is what people collect. That's why people open a comic, want to see that. And this guy's level of work, he's what I call a photorealistic artist, if you are familiar with that. So his work, fantastic, man. So I can't wait to reveal that. I'm very excited about that.
I'm jealous of those artists. As you can tell, I'm not a photorealistic artist, so it's like nah, that's actually pretty dope to have to have that as one of the push peers right there.
Yeah.
So you guys have this project backed. Obviously, there's still a lot of work being done because you got 22 days left. So keep up with the steam. But I want to ask. So after this story for the Darkform, what is the future for this story that you guys have planned out? What is, you don't have to give up any ideas or anything, but what is the future? What's the idea? Where are you guys looking to take this project going down the line?
Project go in directions you can't even imagine.
Trilogy.
Trilogy. We'll start with that.
That's
It's a trilogy.
It's a movie trilogy I wrote.
This is the first part.
13 years ago.
Oh, nice.
And that's why we took excerpts from the different trilogies and put it in the Darkform. It's going to come together. So now I made the trilogies conform to the comic. So it's a mind blower.
Ultimately, I like to get the trilogy in the form of a trade. After the trilogy, and offer it as a trade as well as single issues. So for
like
that,
I said, I have a full, complete trilogy ready to be produced.
So right now, issue 1 is done, completed.
Yep, it's done.
Issue 2 is done, written, done. It's not in comic book form yet. We're still working on that, but it's written. We're just working on the artwork now.
Yeah.
And the 3rd issue is almost complete in writing.
Yep.
So the trilogy is almost complete as we speak now.
What it is, Seabass, the process is because he wrote it in the form of screenplay. It needs to be translated book script, which is completely different from a screenplay. So that's where I come in. So that's my editing and rewrites and all that stuff come in.
Right.
Once all that gets done, it gets into the artistic process. But the plan right now is to make it a trilogy, make it a trade paperback, and the success, depending on the success of this campaign, that that basically is what dictates how it turns out for
But
us.
if anybody's listening, it's gonna make it's a great movie too.
Exactly.
It's a great movie. So out there, we got the movie all ready to go.
Absolutely.
You hear that, James Gunn? Come on, get on there, James Gunn. Jump on it. George has a question. How did you guys come up with the name of the book, The Darkform?
I did. I just I thought it was a cool name. I never heard of it before, so I said, let me. The Darkform's a good main character name. It jumps
No,
out at.
it's a really good name. I saw it, I was like, ooh.
And
I love it when I see a good name.
it's part of his supernatural.
Yeah. Supernatural.
It's part of his thing. He comes out of the shadows, so he comes out of the dark. That's why he's the Darkform.
So I want to ask you guys this because again you're writing so pretty much Mark, you're writing it, Danny, you're helping with producing the book, making you guys are just getting together, collaborating to spin a book work of 13 years. Then you have the penciler Junior Mejias come on. How did it feel to start to see these characters get drawn and come to life when Junior came in?
Well, I just like I mentioned to Anibal all the time. I thought up the characters, sent it to Anibal. He drew them out, and I couldn't
Oh, Neva drew. Okay.
get it out of my head. Honestly, every character you see, it's like that's the way the way I visioned it. It came out. And this
Right,
guy's
but
this
not
guy's the man.
not one time when they draw the characters, they send it to me and Mark. We look it over. They say, "Is this okay? How do you like this? What do you want to change?" And every time they did something, we didn't change anything. We're like, "That's good, perfect." Like every time, there was no changes.
Yeah.
We liked everything they did from the first time they did it.
They pulled it right out of my head when I thought.
So from Mark's head to Junior and Anibal's hands,
and his money.
we made it work.
I said, "Come on, man, money, man. I need it."
But what we'd really like you to understand is we want to let you know who we are. We are average working guys.
Yep.
We all have jobs. We all do something else, and we do this on top of it. So we're just average working guys, working class guys. So any help that you guys could support, any support you can give us, we'd really appreciate that.
Yes.
So to our fans, to our backers, we really appreciate everything that you do for the Darkform. We really appreciate that.
And I'm going to keep you entertained.
We're going to entertain you.
I promise you, this head has more entertainment than anybody.
Give us a chance.
Listen, I mean, obviously you guys are being given a chance. And again, just speaking with you guys, I mean, obviously we've never met in person. I can see the passion that you guys have for this project. Again, you're going out there, you're doing it, and you have a great person there with you too, Aniba, who is very humble. Because again, he's very humble. He's wearing many hats, but again, Aniba is met him through George. He's one of the greats out there. We've had the honor of having him on the show many times. We haven't got to break bread in person either, but since COVID's gone now,
Yeah.
Aniba, we gotta break bread soon. Tell him George keeps hiding. But no, I mean, you have a great person there. Through many of the exchanges that we've had in Aniba, and you guys are in great hands. And again, I'm glad you guys are having fun with this because that's all it is. Just have fun with it. You guys are telling your story, and it's actually an honor to have you guys come on the show to share this with everybody out there and everything.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much.
So, without further ado, like I said, we were gonna keep this. This is the plug here. So, talk to us, guys. Give us your final pitch. Tell us where we could find you. Tell us a little bit more. Let us know more about the Darkform. Go ahead, guys. This is your opportunity now out there on the interwebs.
Well, I'm on Instagram, darkform.official on Instagram. We would just like to thank everyone. Thank our supporters. We would like to thank our backers. We would like to thank our fans because we're gonna have a lot of fans with this because we're gonna be a family. We're gonna be the Darkform family. So to our friends, our family for the Darkform and our backers, we want to say thank you from the bottom of our heart. We really love you, and we're going to entertain you. We will not let you down.
I love it. I love it. Thank you guys again. Thank you again for coming on Nerds It Around. Thank you for doing a special live episode of The Plug. Guys, if you're watching this and you're watching this on demand as well, go in the link in the description. Support the Darkform out there. Get this book in your hands. Again, the artwork looks phenomenal. The story is just dope. The trailer gives you that straight 80s vibe that is like, again, I can't wait to see more Darkform come out. I can't wait to see you guys on the convention scene, walking up to your table at a show. But
Coming
again,
soon. I'm working on that. Coming soon. Yeah. Yeah.
listen, it's gonna be fun, and can't wait to like introduce you to more of the guys and all that there too. So, Anibal, you want to take us away? Where can we find you?
I am pretty much all over Facebook and Instagram. You guys always see my videos, with the music and my name coming up. I can be found at Arroyocus. That's ARROYOCUS on Instagram, and Anibal L Arroyo on Facebook.
And Mark, take it away. Where can we find you as well?
Facebook, Instagram. I'm going under Marco Sapo, and there it is.
And again, congratulations on the campaign, guys. Keep kicking ass. That's what we're
Thank
gonna
you.
say right there. The Darkform, and we're gonna hit that beautiful B music in 3, 2.